Okay. This is a big one, this. So it's come from a guy called Sam, and he hasn't asked to remain anonymous, but I could understand why he would.
But I'm going to say his name anyway.
He didn't ask. So I've got a chronic one for you. I desperately need some help. He called the people in this. They've got names that aren't theirs, essentially. So the people in this are myself, my best mate, who's my borderline brother. We do everything together. We'll call him John. His girlfriend, who is also my best mate, we'll call her Lisa. And then we have John's mate from way back in school. We'll call him Atticus. And then we have Atticus's girlfriend. We'll call her Rita.
So hang about. So can we just go through those characters again?
Yeah.
So the first one is John, who is Sam's like borderline brother best mate.
Yeah.
And John is going out with
John and Lisa.
And Lisa is also this dude's best mate.
Yeah, he's really close to Lisa as well.
So he's really close to both John and Lisa.
Yeah.
And then there's Atticus, who is his best friend from school or John's best friend from school?
John's friend from school.
John's friend from school.
Atticus is a fake name.
Me?
Atticus.
Yeah, don't know where to come from.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
What's that? That a film?
The book, To Kill a Mockingbird. Atticus Finch.
Eminem song, innit?
Boo Radley. No? Nothing. Okay. Fuck me. Really, To Kill a Mockingbird. Harper Lee. Incredibly famous. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What do you think, very quickly, what do you think To Kill a Mockingbird is about? Literally that
War.
title. War. No.
Okay.
So, do you really not know To Kill a Mockingbird?
I've heard of it. I've heard the rumours.
I think that's what the court said.
It's
a very highbrow joke, that. Thank you. So Atticus, who is John's mate from school, but this original guy, Sam was it?
Yeah.
Has no, or didn't mention that they had a relationship with Atticus.
Yeah, he sort of extra contextualises that in a minute. But so
and then
the guy who's written in, Sam, John is his best mate, borderline brother. John's going out with Lisa, and then there's another couple called Atticus and Rita.
Okay, but Lisa's also his best mate.
Yeah.
But Rita and Atticus he doesn't really have.
It looks that way, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the other day, John, Lisa, and Sam, who's written in, were chilling, doing our usual standard Friday night lockdown talking shite session, when John dropped the absolute bombshell that Atticus has got another girl pregnant behind Rita's back. Now, you've got to bear in mind, everyone in this is only 20 to 22. And now, from the outside, Atticus and Rita's relationship looks all sloppy and cringy and that. They're tagging each other in posts on Facebook all the time. And there's always plenty of Insta posts, etc.
So just to stop again, he's dropped this in front of Rita?
No.
Oh, right. He dropped it in front of Lisa
and the guy who's written in.
I see.
Okay.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
So obviously now, John, Lisa, and me know that Atticus has got another girl pregnant, and basically we're wondering if telling Rita about this is worth it, or if we should just let fate play out and have Rita find out naturally, or by Atticus doing the right thing and telling her. Rita is a nice girl and has done a lot for John, especially when he was going through some tough times recently, and Rita's been friends with John since way back when. Now, I've got no loyalties to either Atticus or Rita, so telling Rita would only backfire on my friendship with John, because John's told me this in confidence. He doesn't want me to tell Rita. Me and Lisa think telling her would be the right thing to do, but we also know that Rita is quite mentally unstable, and we don't want to be the reason she goes off the rails. So what the fuck should we do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
The end. Because they don't have a dog in the fight. Lisa and this dude who's emailed in.
Oh, by the way, I've skipped a bit there.
Okay.
The side girl who's pregnant, she's keeping the baby.
Okay.
So Rita is going to find out about it unless Atticus can pay it off.
Oh, what's your baby called? Atticus Jr. What an interesting name.
How would she find out?
What do you mean?
It's on the news.
Do you not think it's going to... Do you think it's going to be... What do you mean, how would she find out?
How would she find out that he's got another girl pregnant?
Because at some point there's going to be a baby.
Where? In the fridge? Like, just don't introduce
in his life. So your solution is they should say nothing, and Atticus should lead a double life where he stays with Rita and has a child on the weekend away from Rita.
Yes.
Right. You're a silly person.
So
come on, bro.
So this dude who's emailed in and Lisa, they don't have anything to do with this situation, right?
Yeah.
So they taken out the situation. It's up to the person who has to make a decision is John, which is whether or not because he's got loyalty to Rita. So it's whether or not he tells Rita or whether or not he doesn't. It's him that has to make the decision. It can't come from this guy that's emailed in, and it can't come from Lisa. And in fact, well, sorry?
The amount of times these names have been said.
Well, the reason I wrote the names, I came up with all these names because the guy who wrote in called them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So imagine how complicated.
1, 2, 3, and 4. What, like a fucking riddle?
Yeah, it was so complicated.
One
so I just
two,
gave them
but
stupid
4
names.
is pregnant.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
So here's the thing. I think John has fucked up by sharing it. Like, Atticus has fucked up more than anyone because he's got a girl pregnant. And he's like, I understand that he's like, I can't tell me missus this. But he's got to because she's going to find out. It's on Atticus first. If he doesn't tell her, it's on John. But if John refuses to get involved, the guy who wrote in has got to do it.
No! He's got nothing to do with him. He's got nothing to do with them. He's got nothing to do with them. It's nothing to do with him, and it's nothing to do with Lisa. It's nothing to do with them.
But he's really good mates with Rita.
Oh, original John. Sorry, original guy that's messaged.
Sam, the guy who's written in.
Sam's really good mates.
They're mates, yeah. He thinks she's a good girl. He's got no, like, loyalty to her, but...
Well, there you go. He's got no loyalty to her.
Yeah, but isn't Rita going to be like, did you know about this? Did you know he's got another girl pregnant? He's having a baby.
So what I would say... Rita, you seem to sound an awful lot like Kevin Webster for some reason.
Hey, he's having a baby.
So what I would say...
He's not calling it Sophie. He's not calling it Rosie. He's calling it Jack.
What I would say is, like, you're giving Atticus the chance to do the right thing. That's how I would play it. So I didn't tell you because I was giving Atticus the chance to do the right... You really thought of Atticus.
I don't know where it came from.
You're giving him the chance to do the right thing.
How long can that be acceptable, though? Does he just leave it?
Yeah, for an infinite amount of time.
No.
You have to.
No.
You have
also, there's part of me that is like, this is such good drama. I want to see it explode.
Really?
I'd tell Rita in front of everyone.
Would you?
Yeah.
What, including Atticus?
Yeah, I'd go, can we all just come in the living room? I assume they're all living together, but they might not be. All just come in the living room. I've got some news. And then I go, listen, Rita, Atticus has got another girl pregnant behind your back. And then I'd sit down.
Oh, or what about...
And John told me.
What about if you get John to tell Rita that he's got a girl pregnant behind Lisa's back, see what Rita advises, and then use that advice in her situation? Because
there's a way that could spectacularly backfire, Freddie.
Why?
Because Rita could go to Lisa and go, he's got a girl pregnant behind your back because women are a team.
And Lisa goes, what a coincidence.
So he's done to you. That's how it could backfire.
Yeah, that is true, isn't it?
Yeah. Rita's not going to go, well, I'll keep stum.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to, just sit them all down. Because, look, this is going to be more annoying for the longer it goes on. Sit them all down, cause murder, let it happen, and then just get on with your life.
Or get a banner flyby.
Oh, the footy?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Or...
Yeah. In Klopp we trust.
Yeah.
Rita, talk to you, fella.
Have a day out with Rita where she keeps going past gender reveal parties that you've set up and just see if she's like, what's all this about? And you go, I think they must be for Atticus and that. Or they go, whoa. Or...
Do you think that is how... I think they must be for Atticus and that other girl. Oh, I have let it slip. That's what these 17 gender reveal parties were for.
That's why that...
Oopsie!
That's why that balloon pissed pink confetti. That's what the cannon was for. That's what the cake was up to.
Almost as convoluted as that entire situation.
Can I just say that
names?
gender reveal parties are fucking weird?
Why?
Because how are they a thing now? It's all about Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah, people just want a way to show off their news.
Yeah.
It's just a flamboyant way of showing off news, isn't it?
I just think it's... Yeah, think it's tacky.
So you wouldn't do one?
Absolutely not, no.
What would you do? Because you like footy ones, can't you? Kick the ball and it goes blue or...
I would buy an out-of-service plane
Yeah.
Okay, and fly it.
into the ground, but it would be filled with either blue or pink paint.
What, so you
I'd
basically...
hire like a few acres of land
Yeah.
Suicidal pilot.
and crash a plane. Get someone who wants to die.
Do you know what? That's when you know...
Get Atticus.
Can
That's
just
when
scream the sex as he dies or the gender. Sorry.
That's when you know that your podcast is making dollar, when you can afford to recreate Lost for a gender reveal party.
Yeah, you just get a suicidal pilot. Someone who's going to die next week anyway.
Yeah.
Like someone who's been told you've got a week to live. It's got to be our lad. I'll make sure your family are sound. Fly this plane into that fucking field in Warrington.
Hiya, mate. Do you know you've got a week to live? Yeah. Do you want to die now?
No.
Oh, yeah, go on then. Fuck it.
You just
Wait a
you
week.
say, do you want to? When are you going to die? Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Well, then next Sunday, do you want to do this for me?
Okay.
Get
In the
a
morning.
pilot license as well.
Early morning, mate. 6 a.m. Come on.
That's what I'd do.
Air traffic control's fine with this as well. Gets a pilot license. The police. We're just going to crash this plane. Why? Gender reveal.
You don't need a pilot's license to crash a plane. You only need it to fly it.
All I need is 6 weeks.
You could learn to fly a plane in 6 weeks.
What I'll do is I'll
course you could.
join the air traffic control at the very bottom, and I'll infiltrate, and I'll work my way up, and I'll make alliances, and before you know it, I'm king of the skies. You're fucking insane. You're an insane person. He's literally got some psychopathy about him. Definitely. 100%.
Yes.
Oh.